Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to my live chat. This is Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Friday, and we have a 3-layer cake. Our first layer is our routines. Make your bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, moisturize your skin, put on some makeup, brush your hair, put on some jewelry, get your clothes on, wipe out the sink, swish the toilet, make some coffee. That's a simple little morning routine. Once that's done, put your children through that if you have them. And then if you're an at-home fly baby, you're going to go ahead and do your other routines, your paper while your laundry is going. If you don't have laundry or paper, don't sweat it. There's nothing to do. Okay, then if you're a payroll fly baby, you're going to go to work and probably not do laundry or paper until you get home. The other things that we're doing today is our after dinner routine and our before bed routine. Very important. That before bed routine is the key to everything. Can't believe we already have 10 people on this morning. Rise and shine. Shake your bonbons. Okay, let's see. The next thing that we're going to do is our zone, and we're in the final day of zone 4, the master bedroom. So if you are decluttering in there, this is when you would do it, right after you've done all these things in the morning. You're going to go straight in and work for 15 minutes for decluttering. Get it done. Don't waste time. Get this out of the way. After you've done that, complete the process by putting away, throwing away, and giving away. Don't let that stuff collect in the living room because the box isn't full. Get it in your trunk. Don't let that garbage sit in that room, or even empty boxes. Get those put away. If you're saving the boxes for another day, put them in the garage. If you have some trash, take it out. The next thing we're going to do is, if you've already gotten that decluttering done, instead you're going to do 10 minutes of a deep clean or less. That's the easy part, and that's what keeps us in the spring clean, uh, uh, as if we have spring cleaned all year long, just doing a little bit every 4 days a week. And then the last thing is your weekly home blessing. Our basic weekly plan, and that today is a very simple one: car and purse day. So if you're working, you can do your car and your purse at work on your lunch hour. It's not hard unless you've just got it up to here with stuff. If it's just your casual, you've left a few things in there, keep those Walmart bags in your desk at work and get them gathered up to take back home when you come home tonight. Or if it's trash, take it and throw it away. Same for your purse. Just sit with it in your lap, go through it, put everything that needs to go out of your purse but still good in a bag and stick it in there. If it's trash, throw it away. You can do this. You don't have to dump it out on the break room table. If you're at home, you know the drill. Just get it done. Now, this is also a good day to get gas in the car, maybe run it through the wash if that's something you want to do. The second thing about the day for special, is that it is date night. So I hope you have something planned for you and your sweetie that does not involve the children. Your husband is your first love. I know you love your children, but they're going to fly away one day. It's so important to keep that relationship with your husband. Okay, girls, let's see who's on here. We have 16 with 6 thumbs up. I know I saw my mod Marty. Sherry Cook was the first one on. Hey, Sherry, thank you so much, and we will enjoy our trip. We have a few things sitting over there. I was just looking in the background, but that's just an empty dishpan and a fan, so it's still tidy. We're ready to go, except I do need to still make the bed. Mr. B was doing some things on top of the bed this morning, so that's the last thing I have to do, and I have to swish and swipe before we leave. Thank you, Marty. Happy travels, she said. Good morning, Carrie Joy and Charlotte Welch and Karen Prather. You joined Patron, Karen. Congratulations. I'm so glad you did. Good morning, beautiful fly babies. Mr. B says Pat Hinky is here. Breakfast with Kat. Cheers. Let's have some coffee in my complete the process mug. Nothing like decaf in the morning. Okay. Donna Norris is here. Roll Tide, Donna. Trudy Potts, my love, graduated yesterday. Good morning, Kat. So happy I can walk into my closet. Thanks so much for your help yesterday. You are awesome. No, Trudy, you are awesome. And we're looking forward to having you in our private Facebook group. I'll let you know when that's available. Jackie Longnecker says, have a great trip. Drive carefully in the rainy weather. Will do, if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on the roof. It is raining. It's kind of dark outside. Thank goodness we got everything prepped last night. Roll Tide, Donna, Mr. B said. Laura Hanson, good morning. Marty said, our son is in town, and I sent him in my closet to get something, and he came out wide-eyed. Wow, Mom, I haven't even thought. I hadn't even thought I was sending him into uncharted territory. Good morning, Margie Forrest. Charlotte Welch, I've dropped the ball lately, but I'm jumping back into the last couple of days. And loved your Patreon video on perfectionism. Thank you, Charlotte. Happy Friday, Jacqueline. Jamise Toyer, good morning. Beautiful. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Working on morning and paper routine. Enjoy your travel. Thank you, Jamise. Hi, Lisa IAO. Good morning. Happy Nana. Good morning. It's Weekly Home Blessing Hour for me. And today, company for 2 nights. Having a great time. Have a great time on your trip. Thank you so much. And I love it when you guys switch the days around and you let me know about it. That makes me happy because I know you're handling that well. Mr. B has put our Patreon page up since a couple of you have mentioned Patreon this morning. Don't forget, we're looking for 1,000. You could be one of our force of 1,000. I'm going to hang a plaque on the wall with your name on it. 1,000 names. Going to be hanging right there in our the only spot I could hang something like that. And I'll be sending you a certificate once we reach 1,000. Our goal is December 31st. Help us reach this goal. And my main goal, though, isn't this December 31st or even 1,000. My main goal is that you become a force for change, that you change your own self, and thereby change the lives of others. Okay. Sherry Bolton is listening while she's working and her morning routine. And it's evening for Michelle. It's 9:20 at night, and you're catching me not in the middle of the night. That's great, Michelle. Marty said it's gorgeous, a half hour north of you. Blue skies, beautiful green plants, leaves on 2 plants you gave me. Really? I repotted them, and they're much happier. Yay, Marty. Trudy Potts, have a wonderful trip. Thank you. I gave Marty 2 of my frangipani that I started from vacation. We met a man who had that growing in his yard. What's the other name for it? I can't remember. But it's the flowers that they make lays out of in Hawaii, and they grow really well in Central Florida. I know that, and they kind of do okay up here. So a gentleman gave us a couple bits of his trees, and they were about this long, and I put them in soil, and they rooted. And I don't have a place now that I'm a full-time RVer. This year they're supposed to bloom. Marty Lynn's bloomed, beautiful yellow plumeria. Thank you, Donna. That's what it is. And so mine are a little behind. My friend lives in Central Florida, and she's got beautiful yellow flowers on one of her plants that we got from that sweet gentleman, and I'm hoping that mine do that this year too. Although I think they might need to be a little root bound to do it. So Marty, they may not do it this year. Robin, Lynn's are in the same size pot mine were in. Okay, but now they're yours, so you do what you want with them. Thank you, Trudy says, have a wonderful trip. And I'm glad to know that it's pretty north of me, so maybe it'll be pretty on the drive. Private face group, did I miss something? Margot, if you're a graduate of one of my mentoring classes, a recent graduate, we just started this, then you'll get to be in our private Facebook group. It's $10 a month. I'll go live on there once a week, and it's a place for people once they've graduated so that they can still be held accountable by themselves and each other and me in that group. So that's what that's for. So if you become one of my mentees, then that's what you graduate to. Super fragrant flowers, Marty said. Yep, they were root bound. Well, they were going to bloom. Where are y'all heading? We're going to Navarre, which is, if you're familiar with the Gulf Coast, between Destin and Pensacola Beach. It's kind of in that area, closer to Pensacola. Navarre, Gulf Breeze, and then Pensacola.
It's Navarra.
No, it's not Navarra.
Everybody calls it.
My stepdaughter pronounced it Navarra. It's Navarre, and it's pronounced Navarre. Anyway, Donna, you are funny, Marty said. That's funny. Okay, girls, what's up this morning? Have you done your morning routine?
I just sleep like me.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. You're funny because you said y'all, according to Marty. All right, look at this frizzy hair. Isn't that nice? Who told me? Oh, one of my fly babies that I mentor, Netta, told me that I'm secretly a super curly, and I probably really am. And I think you've seen me with it kind of like that, but it's just so hard. I don't know. But in the summer, I'm thinking I may have to go curly in the summer. Marty goes curly, but she's got ringlets. I just have waves. And when I have waves in my hair, that's when my girls call me Sister Husband. If you ever watched that Walmart movie, what's it called?
Where the heart is.
Where the Heart Is. Um, Stockard Channing plays Sister Husband, and she has long wavy hair. And my girls call me that when I'm like that because they're mean to me. Because if you remember, Sister Husband wasn't particularly sophisticated. Margot, I got an email
awesome.
about summer mentoring. Still open? No, honey, they're all gone. They
That's
went
awesome.
pretty quick. But it is stacked full, and I'm so excited. But look for it in the fall. I'll have another one that goes out. My Patreons are the ones who get the announcement for the classes first. And if it doesn't fill up, then I'll bring it over to the YouTube channel. However, they always fill up. The next one is going to be in September, so I'll probably put the notice out the end of August. So keep your eyes open. Yeah, Marty is super curly whirly Shirley Temple. So cute. I have one or two curly whirlies way back here that make ringlets, and all the rest are just... Donna said, I always put y'all in quotes because I grew up in Arizona, even though I was born in Huntsville, Alabama. Is that right, Donna? And my mom was from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll
Right.
Tide. No wonder you're a Roll Tider. I always say I don't have a Southern accent. I just typed in one. You're so funny. You are funny, Donna. Pat Hinky, my hair is curly in the summer with the humidity. Yes, ma'am. Ma ELF, good morning. I have a few more minutes of lunch break. I'll watch the rest. Marie Elizabeth. Thank you for putting your name in, Marie Elizabeth. And I'm glad that you can watch the rest later with us. Heather, are you traveling in your camper? No, not this time. Our first trip in our camper will be to Navarre, but it's going to be in July. When I have 12 days off from taking care of my parents. My sisters and I make arrangements so that we cover for each other. So we double up when the other one is gone, which is, I think, a sacrifice for the person doing it, and I really appreciate it, and I know they do too. But we try to do that 3 or 4 times a year where we get a straight number of days off. And so that's when I will be going to Navarre because I will be staying there at least 7 days with our camper, maybe longer, with our rig, with the Henny Bee. But this time we're only going to stay for 2 nights, and it wouldn't be worth it if you've ever pulled a rig and set it up and all that stuff. It's too much for just 2 days, so that's not for us. So we're going to leave her here. She's going to be fine, and my car and my camper are going to take care of each other. Because Larry said, we're living on Easy Street.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing
We're
hard.
living on Easy Street. We don't do anything hard. That's a song that they played on The Walking Dead with Daryl. If you haven't seen it, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, it's stuck in your head for the rest of the day.
So that's our new theme song.
Look it up. Easy Street
We're living on
by
Easy
the,
Street.
I don't remember what they're called. Somebody wrote it for the show. Charlotte said, great to see you early. This payroll fly baby misses you in the morning. Thank you, Charlotte. You're welcome, Margot. Marty said, it would be a temptation to keep heading toward the sunset once you get that camper behind you in the truck. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? And I'm looking forward to that. I am. Donna said, yep, that's right. I live in a suburb of Tuscaloosa now, Northport, across the Black Warrior River. Have lived here for the past 23 years. That's awesome. And we are actually thinking, so maybe we can see you, Donna, of coming up for a game with the Henny Bee this fall. So hopefully we probably will have to go to a lesser game because it's late now to get tickets and find a place to park the RV, but we are planning on doing that. So yay, we'll have to have some days off, Marty.
That's if we do it.
Happy Nana. Yesterday I thought I wouldn't be able to catch you live, but woke up early on my own. And so, yay, it's only 5:26 here. Yay, Happy Nana.
Goodness.
I'm so glad you were up early to join us. I'm so happy. I love, y'all, this is my favorite time of day. This is when I have my most energy. I just feel like it's almost a magical time of day. Everything's just waking up. The birds are singing. There's not any traffic. I especially love to travel at this time of the morning. It's so beautiful, and this is when I get my energy. So I love this time of day. But it's really too early for me to go live with you guys on a regular basis. Too many people wouldn't be able to be on. There's only 29 on right now. And I also have to remember that I have California and Mountain Time and Central Time in the mix. So that's why it's early for some of you girls. Michelle, my daughter is on antibiotics for flu symptoms, so I was just running around the house wiping everything down with a bucket of water and eucalyptus oil in it and wiping away those germs. Go girl, I love it. Sherry says, good morning, Sherry Sue. Mark and I have been up since 5:30. Why? Because you know it's coming on and you were just so excited. Jimmy said, great. Cat and
Cause
Mr.
y'all are
B.
old.
Cat and Mr. B in Tide Country. I'm right up the street in Birmingham. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Jimmy. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll have to have some kind of a meeting if there's people around so we can all get together. Donna said, my hubby and I both drive for Uber and Lyft. I prefer Uber. You have to let me know when you're in town. Great idea. I will. That's a great idea. Actually, if we stay in an RV park, maybe we won't have to unhitch the truck.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah, we will.
Oh, Mr. B said we will. Okay, but that's so cool. Sherry said, Sherry Sue, please say a prayer for me. A sick day, off to the doctor in an hour. Sherry, I hope you're well, and we will keep you in our prayers. And I remember every single one of you in my prayers, especially on Sunday. Thanks, Larry. You're old too, Marty said. Hey, got you live. Yay, yay, Erica Tenenbaum. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Jillian Boone Gonzalez, good morning. Good morning, Fly Ladies. Chantilly Eggerson says, Chantilly, you haven't been on here in a while, right? I remember your name, but it's been a while since you've talked to us. And Jillian Boone Gonzalez has given us a smile. And Karen Harlow is saying, good morning, Kat. Glad to hear you live. Yay. Okay, girls, we have 15 minutes, so make it good. What kind of questions do you have for me today? Chantilly is back. Thank goodness. Where did you go? Why did you leave me? Come on, y'all, ask some questions now. This is what this is all about. Don't forget to put your questions in capitals or in super chat so I can see them. However, it's pretty slow this morning. I can probably see them, but sometimes we're getting so many new subscribers. We have 16,100 and something now, and they're just popping on. I don't know why. If you know why, let me know. Did somebody mention my channel on a channel that has a lot of subscribers? Let me know. But a load of people have been piling in. I guess we've gotten about 200 in the last couple of days, so maybe that. What is Super Chat, Marty? Super Chat is when you put the $ and you pay $1 or $2, and I can see your name because it's in green or blue or pink or whatever.
Right next to the smiley
And
face.
on those channels where people have hundreds and hundreds of people talking at one time and they want to be noticed, they'll do a super chat so the person can see their question.
Color and highlights.
And it's colored and everything. But I'm letting y'all just put them in caps. IK Smart Cooking. I am new on your channel. Very nice, wonderful video. Wonderful, so super. Thank you so much. What is your name so I can call you by name, and we will welcome you to our channel and you can be part of our community. Erica said, I want to know how exactly you discipline yourself to clean only for 15 minutes. Knowing there's so much more to do just gives me anxiety. The anxiety comes from seeing all the other things that you have to do. And I don't want you to do more than 15 minutes because that's the old way. Let me ask you a question. What does your house look like now? Did you clean more than 15 minutes? It's not sustainable. 15 minutes is teaching you how to do something by habit. You're creating a habit to work a little bit at a time. I don't want housekeeping to be the main part of your day. The main part of your day is your family and your life, enriching your life, enriching your family's life. It's about living. It's about smelling the flowers. It's not about smelling the Mrs. Myers, okay? All right. So in order for you to get over your anxiety, you have to look at those things that you see that are bugging you and say the magic words, I see you and I have a plan for you. And then you can let it go. Let it go. Maybe you might need to put it in your planner if it makes you feel better for a certain month or a certain week or a certain day. But 15 minutes is all you're going to do, and it will get done. There are millions of women who follow the Flylady system and who have achieved peace and control in their lives and loving themselves, having a more enriched life by doing this. And in my personal experience, I'd say close to 1,000 have already reached that level. personally. And I've only been doing mentoring since I was 62. And I'm 65, so about 3 years. I'd say at least 1,000 have reached that level. Let's see. And it's not nirvana, girls. When you get to that level, it's like Marty on maintenance with Weight Watchers. It's something you have to still maintain, or you'll go back to the way you were. So, as in losing, as you know, I've lost 48 pounds on Weight Watchers. Marty's reached her goal on Weight Watchers. And the way we got there was not by taking it off 3 pounds a week. We got there by losing a pound a week, a half a pound a week, nothing a week, taking the time to get there, establishing new habits. And then once you reach maintenance, they let you add in a little bit more, but not much. And you still have to maintain. Now, Marty's reached a point where it's second nature to her. And that's what I want your cleaning to be. Second nature, little bits. It's going to make a big difference. The Chinese saying is that the dripping of water wears away stone. It will end. You will get to an end of your clutter. If you do clutter checks, and you're the gatekeeper once you do declutter something to make sure it doesn't reclutter, that your family isn't recluttering. If you work constantly, diligently, quickly in the morning and get it done, okay? Or if you're working in the afternoon. All right, let's see what we've got here. Bunches of things popping in. Now we've got 41 people. People are starting to wake up. So Erica, that's the answer, my love, and you can do this. You can. I know you can, and I know you can shake that anxiety. I see you have a plan for you. All I have to do is what's in my book for the day. Put it in your plan. All right? Carrie's Joy said, what do you do with family pictures in large frames? Hubby says they end up being seen more and protected. I see stacks that aren't getting seen, and I don't want it on the walls. Should I put it in an attic? I'll tell you what I did. I took mine out of the frames. I threw the frames away. I put them in storage. Eventually, Mr. B is going to digitize them. I'm going to have them backed up on the cloud in Prime Pictures and on my Shutterfly group. So that's what I do. They take up way too much room. You get to the point where you don't want them on the wall anymore. Here, who's Jillian Boone Gonzalez. I'm supposed to be a star, so I'm going for it. Go, girl. Thank you so much, Jillian. That's so sweet.
Yeah, Marty, that's what
You
a
are
super
so
chat is.
sweet. That's a super chat, Marty. That's what Jillian did. Super chat. Thank you, Jillian. That's very sweet of you. And I'm glad that you are a star and you are going for it. Okay. Oh, y'all, I've been listening to the best book. It's on Audible because I love Audible. It's where I get an opportunity to listen. I don't have a lot of time, so when I drive to my parents, I listen to a book on tape or Audible. And I'm listening to a book by Rachel Hollis called Girl, Stop Making Excuses. Great book. Great book. Just thought I'd throw that in. And a lot of the things she says are things I say. And I'm listening to her going, you're right. Yes. But then there's some great little nuggets in there too. It's a great book. I really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. Still listening to it. Probably have about 4 more hours of it. So anyway, I hope, Carrie, that answered your question. Margot, is your mentoring good for an organized person who needs accountability? I have mentored born organized people, yes. It doesn't hurt. Lisa Iao, listening while I get ready for work. 20% are right here. Yes, Lisa. And if any of you don't know what a 20%er is, of the 100% of people who actually watch my videos, only about 80% just watch for entertainment. Only 20% actually do this system. So if you're doing it, then you're a 20%er, and that's a good thing. You're part of my 20%er group. So yay, high five. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I've gotten a lot of questions now. I'm going to go through these really quickly because I only have 6 more minutes. Wendy Lim, I'm a newbie. My morning routine has quickly become second nature. Thank you. Welcome, Wendy. Everybody please give Wendy a welcome. Sherry Sue said, hope you guys are doing something exciting. Can't seem to do routines, only up for meds, dressed up to shoes. Another rainy day. Sherry, if you're feeling bad, you're doing the best you can. That's all you can do. Carrie Joy, I'd like to take pictures out and give away. Throw away out of date frames. That's what you do then. That's what you want to do. Do it. Amy Fintress, I'm new. Welcome, Amy. Since February only has 4 weeks, how do you get to zone 5? Sometimes there is no zone 5. Sometimes there is no zone 1. It depends on how the dates fall. So remember that zone 1 is always on the first day of the month. The last day of zone 1 is on Saturday. Sometimes Saturday, it falls on a Saturday. If you're an at-home fly baby, I don't encourage you to do zone work on a Saturday. So in that case, you wouldn't have a zone 1. Zone 2 is always the second week of the month. So if zone 1 fell on a Saturday, you would go straight to zone 2. If zone 1 fell on a Sunday, the whole week would be zone 1. It always starts on a Sunday. But we don't work on Saturday and Sunday if we're at-home fly babies. We work on Saturday a little if we are payroll fly babies if we have to. All right, so zone 1, then zone 2 is the second week, third, fourth, and then the last is zone 5, which is the fifth week. Sometimes
Monday and Tuesday will be zone 5.
Sometimes there is no zone 5. This week, Larry has looked it up for us. This week is this zone 5 is only on Monday and Tuesday, and then zone 1 starts on Wednesday this week. Okay, that's it. And you don't sweat it, girl. It's fine. It will work. I promise. Okay. Sorry about that. And yes, Sherry, we are going to have fun. My son, who turned 50, my stepson, Jamie, my only son, turned 50 in March, and he is a CrossFit competitor. He's in the best shape of his life. He's got a competition on the beach this weekend, and so we're going to go watch him for the very first time. We're really excited. And my grandson is doing his final chorus production, so we're going to see that too. We're really excited. Okay. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, girls, I'm going to have to do the backwards thing, so no more typing. I appreciate it, or I'm not going to get through these. So I'm going to end with Anna R. I'm actually going to start there, but that's the last comment I'm going to read. Newish flybaby here. Welcome, Anna. Found you through Secretly a Slob. Loving this live mentoring. I shined my sink last night, and it felt so good this morning. Secretly a Slob. She mentioned me.
I was talking to you about her.
Oh, yeah? I'll have to go see her. I'll have to check her out. Thank you for that. Debbie Fulganiti, welcome, Wendy. Watch Kat's video about newbies. Thanks for reminding him, Debbie. I guess Mr. B might have put that link out for you, too.
I did.
Welcome, newbies. Margot said, Sherry said, thank you, Kat. You're welcome. Lisa's off to work. Have a great day and safe travels, Kat and Mr. B. Thank you. Savage Kids, that's Shelby, 20% Club. Good morning, beautiful Kat and Mr. R from Shelby. Whoop, whoop, Jillian, super chatter. And Larry said, welcome, Lady G. Lady G, good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much. Erica Tannenbaum, thank you, Kat. Karen said, rooms. That's what she meant to say. Marty said, just like a clean and organized home, size 4 is awesome, too. Yes, Marty. There's Jillian's little super chat, so sweet. Karen said, since the majority of things in the house are other rooms, how do we get them done in 1 week per month? You don't. You get one other room done. Eventually, it will be done. The time is going to pass anyway. Relax. Do what's on your list. It will get done. Occasionally, you might need to do a project, like for a craft room or a guest room that's just full to the brim. Project is a little different, but for right now, I want you to just work 15 minutes in there. But plant your feet and get your work done. Don't mess around. Get it done, and then complete the process. Marty said, I asked their wives what they did, and they both said, in a box somewhere, fine by me, not in a box in my closet. I don't know what that means. Jillian, what is your suggestion for Chapter 2? And I want to do something totally different than anyone I've known personally. I have lots of chaos in my life and can be a little automated in my thinking. Chapter 2 of what book? Kimberly Swinson, good morning, everyone. Chantilly, I have been doing it for about a year, and it's life-changing. I know it is, Chantilly. Carrie Joy, I had a lot of framed portraits that I just didn't want to hang in my new home. Remember what my children looked like then? I sold the frames in a garage sale and gave the pictures to the boys. There you go, Marty. I see you and I have a plan for you. What a blessing. Thank you, Flylady Kat. That's Sherry Sue. Happy Nana. I referred your channel to 4 friends and family members. It has helped them a lot. Aw, that's so nice, Happy Nana. Michelle, can a person be half born organized and half sidetracked? I feel like I'm this. No, you're probably sidetracked. Um, Amy Fintress said, I'm new since February. Okay, I read that before and I answered the zone question. So let me go down here to the bottom because I've got just another minute and see. Let's see. I'm going to look up secretly a slob, Anna. Amy Fintress, thank you. Hope your son does well. Thank you. We're excited. He does very well, so I'm sure he'll do good. There's the newbie Fly Lady system Mr. B put up, and Charlotte said, safe travel's got to go, and I got to go too. We have to hit the road. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I didn't know the answer to your Chapter 2 question. I don't know which book you're referring to, and I don't, if it's one of the Fly Lady books, I don't have those committed to memory. I just do my Fly Lady thing. All right. B and check the description below this video. What does B and check mean?
See,
Oh, see and check the description below this video. There are some awesome links there. Don't forget to like and share this video everywhere. All right, Larry, waiting on you to sing Happy Trails. We're not going to do that on this channel. All right, girls,
coming soon on Kat and Mr.
I
B.
love you very much. I hope you have a fabulous day. Let's get up. Let's get this day going. This is a great day. Don't forget your date. It's date night. And always remember that you are beautiful.